What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loose Butthole podcast, where one of us owes one of us $100 fucking. Matt, care to comment on this pressing issue?
We'll never know who owes whom $100.
Well,
Unfortunately,
we are gonna know because I'm gonna say it right now. You owe me $100 fucking.
that's fucking absolute bullshit. Luke's a lying piece of shit. And even if I did owe him $100, I
Who
would not.
makes a bet and then doesn't follow through on the bet? Pieces
Everyone makes a
of
goddamn
shit,
dude. You literally said, "I bet you $100." I said, "Yeah." Within half a second, I didn't think it's not like FanDuel.com where I'm going in like, "Oh, do I think Antonio Brown's gonna have more than 14 yards this game?"
You're just a piece of shit, Matt. You made a bet, you lost a bet, and now you want to pay. You're that
was
kind
a
of person.
bullshit bet,
That's
dude.
a personality trait for you.
That was a bullshit bet, and you know
I
it.
was serious as shit, and you knew it. And you were serious as shit,
Luke,
and
you're
you
not
knew
serious
it.
about God. First, you're not serious about goddamn shit.
About taking $100 from
and
you, I'm
also-
super serious about that.
You wouldn't have paid me if you won that bet, and I wouldn't have expected you to pay me if you won that bet.
The kid who loses hits the other kid with hypotheticals about losing.
You wouldn't have paid me goddamn shit, dude.
But
And you know it.
But it doesn't matter because I didn't fucking lose. It doesn't matter what I would have done if I did lose because
That
I
was a
didn't.
prideful bet.
I
That was a
didn't
prideful-
lose.
That was a prideful fucking bet.
It was a prideful $100 bet.
Where to God?
It was a
on my
prideful
mom's-
$100 bet.
Yeah, it's absolute fucking bullshit.
I will be awaiting the Venmo, Matt.
Waiting.
Awaiting that Venmo.
I'll send you some fucking Cool Whip. That's what I'll send you, dude.
If it's $100 worth of Cool Whip, then I'll take it.
I would rather send you $100 worth of Cool Whip. I would rather go to the
I will
the store
take 10,000
buy-
pennies, Matt. I don't fucking care. Just
You ever see those videos of people that roll up to pay for like a parking ticket with like 8,000 pennies?
Yep.
I love those videos. Those are so funny because the tellers are like, no, and they're just like, it's currency.
You have to take it.
Have to
This
take
is
it.
what I have. I have to give you.
This is a fraction of a U.S. dollar certified by the government, and you got to take it. So, fuck you.
Dude, do you think that like pennies were made just as like a way to give fair change? Like, why do we have to take it to the hundredth place? Why can't it just be the tenths? I have $14.9.
Yeah, it agrees. It makes more sense now. I think back in the day, like when inflation was like much like
Yeah, when you could like buy
300%
something
lower,
for a
when it was,
penny,
like-
that was okay.
dude, like when our dads went to baseball games, they were paying like fucking $4.96 for a ticket or something. So
Yeah,
that makes more
and a
sense.
hot dog was like
more
50
sense. And People were
cents.
carrying, people were carrying around a goddamn coin purse. And,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, here's my nickel. Like, dude, if you're in line paying with exact change right now, you're a fucking asshole. Fuck you.
Bro, I haven't
holding
had
up everyone
cash
behind
in
you.
like 3 years.
I haven't had cash since March, and I haven't used a coin in probably 6
Dude,
years.
the only thing I do with coins is collect them. I
Dude,
just
I
have
just
like a
throw 'em in a
massive
fucking
jar.
jar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
have a
probably
huge
have
jar
like
of 'em.
$40 in quarters just
Yeah,
sitting
dude.
around.
Like
Because
when I'm 35, I'll take them to the goddamn bank and be like,
oh, I could
Cash
buy a
me out.
fucking extra case of beer this week.
yeah. something. Although now, have you ever seen those signs? Now that like Corona's going on, if you walk into like a 7-Eleven or like something like that, I see signs that are like, if you come in with like $15 or more in exact change, we'll give you like a free like meal or something.
Oh, because they
like,
can't make change?
they can't make change, and also there's like a shortage of change because everyone's using like the credit debit system now because
Yeah.
no one wants to do that like physical interaction with like the coins. So like there's like a shortage of change or like
Yeah, you would have to go to
currency in the
you'd have to
economy
stop
right
at the
now.
bank, and if your bank runs out, then what are you gonna do?
You gotta it's sort of just like I think people that have cash or coins are like holding on to them because people don't want to do that like physical back and forth like exchange where it's just like it's more sanitary to just stick your card in the hole,
Yeah.
you know? So, I mean, everyone loves sticking their card in the hole, but,
I'm a big fan of sticking my card. Actually, I don't even
big
stick
fan.
my card in the hole anymore. I just use the Apple Pay. Bing, boom, left.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah. I don't even take
I
my
haven't
wallet half the time anymore. It's just doo-doo. Oh,
uh
here's all your shit.
see, I don't trust that because you never
I don't
know
trust it
who
either,
has
but
app. You don't know who has Apple Pay and who doesn't. So if you walk into a store and they don't have that, like I don't
not a
know
lot of them do.
what they're
The
gonna
only
do.
thing that I
Yeah,
ever like do Apple Pay or I see it used is like Starbucks. Starbucks has Apple Pay.
yeah. The
There's
other
not
thing
many
is,
other places. Like I'm not gonna go through the drive-through and there's the lady's like, $15. Like, oh, here's my phone. You just take this real
yeah,
quick.
yeah. The other thing is, you know how the like credit cards have like that tap feature now, where you tap it on top of like the like credit card reader.
No, I didn't know. That's like what I do with my
There's like a
phone.
It's basically that, but it's
Yeah,
like your credit card has like a wireless sensor instead
yeah.
of like inserting the chip, you can tap it on top of the thing. But again, only some people accept it. So I don't ever use that because I'm just afraid I'm gonna look like a goddamn idiot. Like when you pull out your credit card and they're like, "All right,
Dun.
that'll be 7.99. Let me place this on top of your
Dun.
card reader." Like, what the goddamn shit are
And
you
he's just
doing,
like,
bro?
sir, you have to insert it into the chip, and you're like,
Uh,
okay.
dude, how high are you that you missed the slot by that much?
Dun.
Like, I'm just like I've even done it at work before. Like the lady literally said, "Tap it," and I was like, "I've never done that before." And I know that those systems have tap, and I still put my chip in because I'm scared one day I'm gonna embarrass myself in front of the whole goddamn line.
Dude, what's up with the evolution of credit and debit cards? Why can't we just be swiping?
It's more secure, but
It's
dude,
more
swiping is
secure, but
so
like,
much better.
yeah,
Swiping is it takes half a second.
yeah.
Chip readers take anywhere from 2 seconds to 10 seconds. Like it makes no goddamn sense,
Dude, the
dude.
chip wears out in like fucking
Yeah,
three
it does.
months.
Like,
I can't even swipe. I can't even use my chip anymore, dude, because it
dude,
just wears out.
I have one card I have to like wipe it on my shirt before I like insert the chip
Yeah,
because
you
like
gotta
it
like
just goes
caress it.
like
You're like,
eh.
get in there.
Like lick
Just
it a
at this
couple
angle,
times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Or like you
yeah.
gotta like insert it and like pull up or like
Yeah,
push down to like get the angle right. It's like it's like having sex with a machine, dude. You know, like you gotta hit the clit in the right way, otherwise it's just
gotta
not
hit
gonna
just
work.
the G spot right there.
Yeah, otherwise
Right where the chips line up. That's the stuff.
otherwise it's just like
That nice
painful
ribbed
or it
area
doesn't
in the
work
back,
or,
right over there.
or yeah, she's just like, oh, not today.
And then
Well,
if your chip doesn't work, it's like a pain in the ass just to fucking swipe it. The lady's like, your chip doesn't work?
yeah,
I guess I have to hit this one button that
exactly.
says you're allowed to swipe your card, you dickhead. All right.
Yeah, dude, I've literally had to go to a different register before. Like, I've inserted my credit card like
Yeah.
3 times, and they're like, "Oh, go to this register," and then I put it in the first time and it works.
You're
Like,
like you're
what
like
the
a
shit is this?
lesser member of society if your chip doesn't
Yeah,
fucking work.
yeah, it's so goddamn annoying, man. That's the good stuff, man. Fall Guys. I got my first win tonight. Luke is gonna try to tell me that I didn't,
There's a
but I
$100
did.
price tag on that fucking first win. Matt and
I earned
I
that shit
in
fair and
Jump
square.
Showdown, last two left. I dove off the edge just for him to get his
No, it
first
wasn't
win.
for me. It was because the match was going on for far too long, and he had to go take a shit, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm out," because he knew that I was gonna make that go for a
I'm just a
long ass
nice
fucking
person.
time. No, you're a dickhead,
I
dude.
needed to give Matt a little confidence boost.
No. Also, you can't discredit me on this. How long have I been playing Fall Guys with you? Like 2, 3 weeks now,
Yeah, about there.
something like that. Yeah, every single game I've ever played, I've played on an Xbox controller in my PC. Due to logistical reasons, because for some reason my webcam doesn't work when my controller's plugged in, I switched over to keyboard to make sure my webcam could
Because your
work.
webcam's
I
a
had
piece
no
of
idea.
shit.
It's the software. It's not my webcam. My webcam
I
looks
don't use
beautiful.
any software for my webcam.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But anyway, so I switched over to keyboard. Never played a single second on keyboard before. I figured WASD D was the move, forward, backward shit. Move with your mouse. It's incredibly unintuitive. You're looking side to side every
What pool
second.
is this?
I didn't know how to I didn't know how to jump. I didn't know how to dive, anything like that. I made it to the finals before I figured out how to dive on keyboard. And I won that shit. First match ever on keyboard, and I fucking won. Luke, don't tell me otherwise. Even if you threw that shit, you still should be sucking my
Matt,
dick
you
for
know
how
how.
well I did on
That's why I
keyboard.
did it, dude. I knew you had one before, and you made it that far on the fucking keyboard, and I was like, okay, I'll give it to him. That's fine. I've
I
had enough
deserved
of
it
the
all
winning.
the
You
way.
deserve it.
Oh, enough of the when you won 5 games.
Okay, dude, 5 games. I have like fucking at least 20 now.
That's entirely
At
horseshit. There's
least
no way
20.
you have 20. There's no way you have
Yeah, dude.
20.
Maybe not all with you, but I definitely have at least 20.
All right. I'll take your word for it. Unless you want to bet another 100 on it.
I would never bet with you anymore because you haven't paid me. So I will no longer be betting with you.
That's fine. You know, whatever. What you drinking, Luke?
Drinking a nice dead guy ale. Rogue.
Ah, that's a sick logo, actually.
Oh, dude. It's like a skeleton with a fucking. What is it? It's supposed to be
The
his
hat on or
brain?
something?
I don't know.
That's a large ass brain. It looks like a beanie.
Yeah, something like that. What are you drinking, Matt? It looks like
Pretty good,
piss. It is
There's
piss.
a lot of alcohol in piss. No, I'm drinking a vodka Red Bull, Tito's to be exact.
There's
and
no
then
alcohol in my piss.
Once I finished it, well, that's because I drink strictly alcohol, so I just piss out half of it and then I drink it back. But once I
You
finish
drink your
this,
own piss?
yeah, because if you
Yeah,
take in 50%
I can see.
alcohol,
I can see you drinking your own piss right now.
dude, there's this guy. I think his name's Danny Mullen. He does like podcasts and streams and shit, and he'll do them for like hours. And instead of getting up, he has like a 32-ounce bottle next to him, and he just fucking pisses in the bottle while he's like on a podcast.
I was thinking about doing
and
something
he
like
said
that, dude.
he said that he drinks it.
Oh.
Like not once has he drank it, like several times on occasion.
Like on
He's
accident?
"Not bad." No, he's like, it's not that bad.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking weird.
That's really
But once I
gross, dude.
finished that, I got the good old natural light.
Dude, something
Staple
that
of
I'm
any man's
super
diet.
embarrassed about. I haven't had a natural light in probably like 8 months.
You should kill yourself.
I'm so ashamed of that fact right there.
Yeah, get off of that craft brew shit and hop over to good old Anheuser-Busch's natural light.
I've been
I think
going
that's
with the
Human's
Ying
natural
Ring,
light.
dude.
The Ying Ring's good too.
I do.
I had that.
I love. I'm
I had
on the
that last
Ying
week.
Ring kick. I haven't been on the natural light kick, but I've been on the Ying Ring. I like the Ying Ring, dude. You can't go wrong with the Ying Ring.
The Ying Ring. Some people are like, "What the shit is Ying Ring?" Yingling. Also, it's sort of a regional beer. Like I've been other places and I've ordered a Yingling and they're like,
It's not everywhere
like,
you go.
no, I thought it was like a national beer, but it's not like
My
a
friends
Bud Light.
in my friends in Denver don't have Yingling. Every time I show them on like, oh, I just
Yeah.
cracked the Yingling, they're like, oh, you motherfucker! I haven't had a Yingling in like 5 years, and that's all I want.
I think it's only like a Northeast thing or something. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen it outside the Northeast, so it's like, if you go somewhere else, you just have to be like, I'll have the lager, which is like weird because you don't know what you're gonna get, but
Yeah, dude.
um,
Shout out the
but-
American Eagle Foundation, saving bald eagles. Fuck yeah, why
there you
not?
go. Are they saving bald eagles or raising money for American Eagle?
Join us to protect bald eagles and their habitats.
Ah, All right, I'll have to buy some more Yingling
Learn
to
more and
kill
show
the.
your support at eagles.org. Dude,
All
who the
right,
fuck's killing bald eagles? What do you gain from that?
fucking Dick Cheney, dude. I don't know.
Oh my god, dude. You're hunting. You have to hunt bald eagles. Like, you can't just kill something else. Like a fucking
Like
robin
anything,
or something.
squirrel,
It's more
a
impressive
squirrel,
to kill a robin because it's smaller.
a small. True. Well, how are we gonna eat good tonight if
No,
I kill a robin?
dude, if you eat fucking bald eagle, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's
Don't be
scummy.
eating bald eagle.
The same people that are killing bald eagles for sport are the people that are bitching about Colin Kaepernick kneeling for the national anthem,
Yeah,
which
they're
is
probably the
goddamn horseshit.
exact same
Yeah,
people.
which is fucking horseshit.
Or if you kill a bald eagle just to like stuff it and mount it, just buy a fucking plastic one or something, dude. It's the
Dude, like
same
whatever.
thing. Someone can make
Yeah,
that in like 10 seconds.
yeah, dude. Like, don't kill bald eagles,
No
man.
one
Come
cares
on.
that you've
Or like,
hunted an eagle. That doesn't make you cool.
or like any like, not exotic, but any like animal that you don't have like a plethora of.
Yeah, any animal that's not like harming other, what are they called? Predators. Or like
They're the
invasive
predators.
species. Like steelhead
Yeah.
carp. Fuck steelhead
Uh,
carp.
Dude, I heard something about like apparently the most like dangerous animal is like some sort of shrimp. It
Really?
apparently it hits you with like on like a pound for pound level. It hits with such dynamic force that it creates like a shockwave or something. I don't
It
know. I
swims
can't really
that
comment any
fast?
further. I don't know, dude. Somehow it just packed it. Like how ants can carry like 50 times their body weight.
Yeah, ants are
I
the
think that's
strongest animal
what
in the
like
world.
that's like the equivalent like what the fucking shrimp can do. It just like it
It's just
just
a
fucking
mini
Mike Tyson's
beast.
you. Yeah, just a mini
And it's
beast,
like
dude.
dangerous to us? It can like hurt us?
I don't think it's dangerous to us, but I think it's like I said, pound for
Oh,
pound, like
okay.
it's dangerous as fuck. But whatever. So I want to talk about this picture that we got going on the bottom of the screen right now.
Oh yeah,
Four
totally forgot about
four
that.
four pretty beautiful women. However, they are not all equally attractive, and this has been a major point of contention between Luke and I
I'm sick of talking about it.
for years now. Because you're wrong. That's why you're sick of talk. I can talk about this for the rest of my goddamn life because I know
It's like
that I am
arguing with
right.
a fucking brick wall, dude. Just sitting there yelling at it, and nothing changes.
Yeah, if you're the one that stands in front of a brick wall saying that 2 + 2 = 5, yeah, that's what that fucking feels like.
If I was talking to a brick wall,
You don't even have a comeback to that. You don't even have a comeback.
okay.
All right, so I'm going to start because Luke has no idea what he's talking about anymore. So we're going to go on the right. If you're looking at this picture on YouTube, we got Arya, very beautiful woman.
She's on the left, you
Uh,
fucking idiot.
On the left. Sorry,
Oh
on the
my
left.
god, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I go by faces, not names. On the left,
She's on
we got
stage
Arya.
right, I guess.
Yeah, stage right. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Shut
I
the
come
fuck
from a
up.
theater background. I used to play in a band. I look outwards, stage right, stage
Okay,
left.
buddy.
On the left of the photo, we have Arya. Very beautiful woman. Quite attractive. Right next to her,
Yeah.
we have Emily. And then on the lower stoop from her, we have what's her name? Emily? Spencer. Spencer. See, I don't care about her. So I don't know what her name is. Spencer.
That's
And then we have
rude.
Hannah. I remembered her name.
Yeah,
So,
I forgot her
obviously
name.
the correct answer on a 1 through 4 scale is going left to right. It would be 1, 3, 4, 2, which would be Arya, Hannah, Emily, and Spencer in that order of attractiveness. And that is not up for debate, even though Luke thinks it is. So, Luke, let's hear why you think that your dumbass opinion is right.
Dude, Emily just has the skin of a goddess. I can't.
She does. I like olive skin. I won't argue there.
that just pushes her up for me. Just makes her number one. I don't even need any other reason. Just the
You
olive
don't need
skin.
it.
Just immediately above it for me.
Dude, Arya is just so much more like she's got such a beautiful, adorable, cute, like the whole package of a face, like the whole triangle of like hot, sexy, and cute. Whereas like Emily is just like,
See,
yeah, you're like an attractive girl. You're a very attractive girl, but she doesn't have that like sex appeal, I feel like. Whereas Arya
I
and
feel
Hannah
like
both have appeal.
I feel like Emily in real life might be like the most bitchy. Also,
Probably, I can see
and
it.
I think
I could
that like also does it for me.
Oh, you like the bitchy women.
Not really like bitchy, but like it's not just gonna take your shit, you know?
There's a difference between
Like if I
bitchy
told
and like
Arya the
not
Earth was
ignoring
flat,
shit.
she would be like, "Yeah, I could see that." Emily would be like, "You're a fucking moron, dude." And I also feel like Emily would be the most likely to have tattoos, and that also does
You're
it
a
for me.
big tattoo guy,
Yeah,
big tattoo. But she doesn't have any
you
tattoos,
don't know that.
so
They could be
I
somewhere.
don't know. I've I've seen some pictures of her.
you don't. No, those aren't real. I don't believe that shit, dude. After looking that shit
All right.
up and seeing, no.
Well, I am scrolling to another picture, which makes my point even further. Arya in the middle, the most beautiful eyes of the entire cast. You
I
can't argue
feel
with that.
like that is her best angle, if I'm gonna be honest. You know, like the straight on, she's got the very.
Yeah, but see, this is one of the points that I've argued is that Emily, her best angle is when her face is like her jaw is slightly tilted to the left because she's got a tight jawline and she's got those puckered ass lips. She's doing that like suck in thing with her like her cheeks,
I
so
think
they
they're all
become
doing
more
that.
narrow.
They're definitely all doing that,
I think
dude.
Spencer's doing that. Hannah's not really doing that.
Anna's
Arya's not
definitely
really
doing
doing
it.
that. No way. But none of them are really doing it there. But dude, Arya's got the most beautiful eyes in the entire cast. Look at the camera just shine off of her eyes. If you look at Spencer on the left, dead eyes. Emily,
That's because they're
extremely
in
dead
the
eyes.
back, bro. And the
Dude,
lights on Arya. Like,
dude, come on,
what?
bro. Arya has she has like nice golden brown eye, like these nice like brown eyes, whereas
Golden?
like Spencer and Emily both have just like black eye, like fucking Coraline eyes, just beady black eyes. And even Hannah has got pretty nice. She's got,
She
I
has
think they're
blue eyes,
blue.
dude.
They're blue.
But you
They're
can't
pretty
tell
cute.
it
But
in that
they're
photo.
not they're not piercing blue eyes.
I
They're
feel like
just
if you
like
actually look
subtly
at them,
blue
Hannah
eyes.
has the best eyes. See,
Hard
like
to tell there,
they
but
all look black in
no,
that
you
one.
could still see the glimmer in Arya's eyes in this picture, whereas the other two are just dead black.
I feel like she just has less makeup on.
That would make her eyes better. Everyone knows that if you put eye makeup on, it makes your eyes pop. That's why people do it. They're not gonna. You think women are gonna make their eyes look worse by putting makeup on?
I mean, I feel like you could. I feel like
You
some
could,
women
but you
make
think
their eyes
these
look worse,
women
but
are?
kinda, yeah. I'd
Dude, a
prefer the no
fucking
eyeliner thing.
dude. That's what I'm saying. They have Arya has less eyeliner on. That's what you just said.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying her eyes look better because she doesn't have as much eyeliner on.
Dude,
That's
but
like
you
my
know that like
preference.
a professional makeup, this is clearly a staged photo. You know that a
Yeah.
professional makeup artist came in and did each one of their makeup to make them look as
Right,
hot
and I'm
as
saying a
she
lot of
possibly could.
people might have that opinion, but that's not my opinion. That I think that more makeup makes you look better. I'm sure that some people like the makeup look, but that's not me.
I don't love like the overly makeup like caked on
Yeah, I
shit.
feel like
Obviously, like tasteful makeup is nice, but I think in general you can't really argue that like makeup is used to
yeah, I know.
accentuate your features.
I'm
It's done
saying
to
my
make your
opinion is that I
cheekbones.
prefer less makeup.
I feel like you're just contradict like so you like Arya more in this picture.
I feel like her eyes are the best, yeah, because she's in the
Yeah,
front
because they
and the
are.
light is
Because
on her
they
and she doesn't have
are.
as much makeup.
Because they are the best eyes. And she's got beautiful, flowing, wavy hair,
So does Emily.
cute smile. Yeah,
Emily's
I
smile
would
is
say
way better than Arya's.
she's not even smiling in this goddamn picture. All right, look at this picture. Emily looks like a fucking horse, dude.
A
She looks
horse?
terrible in this picture.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, look at her nose. Look at her fucking crooked ass smile, jaw, smirk, whatever she's doing.
Yeah, because
Arya
she
looks
didn't get the
beautiful.
white teeth Photoshop.
Because she can't even smile.
She
Look at
didn't
this.
want to.
Not smiling. Not smiling.
She's smiling there. She's the only
She
one
can't
smiling
smile.
there.
No, she's not.
You just have 3 or 4
You can't
photos of
see
her
any of
not
her teeth.
smiling, dude.
I didn't even know this was going to be a point of contention. I'm just proving my point. She doesn't smile because she doesn't have a nice smile. No teeth there, no teeth there, and no teeth there. Because she has a shit smile.
They only have
and
their
she
teeth
knows
out
it.
in one of those photos.
Arya, you could see her
She's
little
not
teeth coming out.
smiling. You could see Emily's teeth right there in that one, but you can't call that a
All right,
fucking.
so the photographer.
So they
said
have
also
one
in
and
this
she
picture,
has 0.
The photographer said everyone smile, and 3 of them fucking smiled, and 1 of them did a half.
She put the
I'm
model
gonna
face
smile.
on, dude.
I'm gonna do this. If that's her model face, she's ugly as shit, dude. That's a terrible fucking photo of her.
No, it isn't.
She looks horrible there.
That's a bad photo of Hannah.
Emily looks worse, bro.
Nah, not even close.
Dude, Spencer looks hotter than Emily in that picture, and Spencer's number 4 on everyone's list.
That's one of Spencer's best photos she's ever taken in her life.
Yeah,
You
she's
can't see.
clearly-
You can't
Spencer's
see
pretty hot in that picture
any
too.
of the fucking. She's got birthmarks like all over her face, dude, and they're just all covered up.
Yeah, they're clearly all photoshopped.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
But
Like,
I
show
mean,
me what
Spencer
they
looks
actually
pretty
look
hot
like.
there. Arya looks fucking stunningly beautiful there. Emily just kind of looks like an idiot, to be frank, and Hannah just looks like a cute little blonde girl that I have no problem with. I would absolutely date her. She looks cute.
Oh wow, you would date the fucking actress, Matt. Wow. You might be
Not
the
the
only
actress.
person in the world who would date the famous hot actress. Makes
don't
a
call me a
ton
martyr.
of sense.
Don't
Yeah,
call me
take
a
one
martyr.
for the team. Date the famous hot actress.
No, I'm taking this purely objectively.
You would
I
date
don't
her.
Care.
No
I don't
fucking
care that she's
shit.
an actress, dude. Yeah.
No fucking shit.
she
You
looked
would
hot.
date her.
If I saw that girl working
That's
at
why she's
Starbucks,
famous, because she's
if
good
I
fucking
saw
looking.
if I saw her working at Starbucks, I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna
You're
think
not
about
gonna
that
see
girl
someone
for the
who's
rest
as
of the
hot as
day.
her working at Starbucks.
Cause she's hot as fuck.
Yeah, that's why she's famous and
Right?
an actress.
So she's hot as fuck.
They're clearly all fucking hot as fuck. That's why they're famous and actresses.
Yeah, but the clear order is Arya, Hannah, Emily, Spencer, and we all know it.
Emily, Arya, Hannah, Spencer.
No, that's
And
just
it's not even
lies.
close.
Jeff backed me up on this. We both argued this point with
Oh
you.
my God,
you can't
dude.
accept
Jeff's
it.
opinion
Everyone
does
I've ever
not
asked-
matter.
Everyone I've ever asked thinks that Arya is the hottest, possibly Hannah, which I can't disagree with because
Dude,
she's
everyone
very
I
pretty
talk to
girl.
says Emily is number 1.
That's because you come from a tribe of just utter morons.
Matt, you say that you like Latino women, yet here this Filipino woman is
she's
in
not
front of
Latino.
you. She's got the
That's not
Latino colored skin and the hair.
That is racist. That is racist, my friend. You can't just say all brown-skinned women look like fucking Latinas. If you put a picture of a goddamn Indian woman on the screen, are you gonna say, "Oh, you should like that look"? I do like
Yeah,
that
I
look.
do.
But
I do, because she's got the same skin, and I don't care what race you are. If you got the brown skin, I like it. I don't give a
I like
shit if
brown
you're
skin too.
Indian
and
or
I conceded the point at the
Filipino or
beginning.
Latina. I don't
conceded
care.
the point at the beginning. I like her skin. She objectively, she has the best skin. However, I find that Arya is way more
You
attractive.
think
I think
I'm
she's got a
racist
much
because I
cuter-
compared the color of a Filipino woman's skin to a Latino woman's skin? They're pretty fucking equal, dude. You can't say
No,
that they're not equal.
you're
That's not racist.
You're racist because you said you like Latina girls, therefore you should like Filipino girls, which is saying that they
have the
look
same
same.
aesthetics. You can't argue that they don't have the same aesthetic look.
Luke, this is 2020. You're racist.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's racist in 2020, dude. You can't say anything
Oh,
without
yeah,
being
no shit.
racist.
No, No,
If I
you can't
say
at all.
you're yelling at me for liking races that aren't my own, like that's your problem. I'm
Dude, everything's just
arguing
such a
for the
misunderstanding.
other race, not just the white girl. I like the
Yeah, but
non-white girl.
but you were saying, oh,
So I'm,
the Latina and the Filipino girl, they basically look the same. Oh yeah, all Asians look the same.
they
All black
have,
people look the same. That's the same parallel of what you're saying right now.
well, they do look comparable. I look the same as you because we're both stupid white dudes. That's what I'm saying.
No, we are similar because we're both stupid white
Like
dudes. We don't look the
you're
same.
from some part of Europe that I don't know. I'm from Slovak. We're different races. We look like dumb white dudes together.
And that's why you're dumb, because no one knows what the fuck Slovak is.
It's now Czechoslovakia.
Okay. See, they were so shitty that they had to rename their entire goddamn
They
country.
combined with the Czech Republic, Matt. Do you know
I
anything
know.
about fucking world history?
I'm actually part Czechoslovakian.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you
See, I'm
German?
better than you. Yeah, I'm German, Czech, Irish, and Italian.
I'm Polish and
But
Czech.
I'm better than you because you
Slovakian
said
more
you
so.
came from Slovak, which is a more antiquated version of Czechoslovakia, and obviously the Czech Republic is better than that.
Well, like
So
the origins
I'm
of my last
one
name
step.
were in Slovakia, like the original. I did this project in
Yeah.
high school where I had to like write to a dude in Czechoslovakia and find out like where
Uh,
his family came from because he had the same last name as me.
See, whenever
That's
I
why
have
I
to do
say I'm
shit like that,
from Slovak because like originally
I
I
just
was a,
faked it.
yeah.
Like I had to do a project, like it was like a district-wide core assessment you had to do, and I had like a substitute teacher because my teacher went out on like maternity leave, and he was just a goddamn idiot. And I put it off for like 3 months. I came in, and like I didn't do jack shit. We were supposed to interview like a relative about a historical event, and I came in the day of. I was like, "Fuck, I haven't done shit. What am I gonna do?" I walk up to him and was like, "Hey man, I had my whole paper typed up. My computer crashed last night. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. Like,
we
can I get like
always
a
use those
2-day extension?"
excuses.
Yep. And then he gave me like 2 more days to do it. I still didn't do shit. I was like, all right, who can I talk to? Grandma. All right, what would my grandma say? I'm like, all right, she wasn't alive for World War II. Let's do JFK. And I was like, oh, it was so sad. Oh, yeah, I remember exactly where I was. I was in my mom's living room, like blah blah blah. Just, dude, faking that shit was so goddamn. They're not gonna call your goddamn grandma to see if you did it.
Actually, my mom has a newspaper from the day that JFK got assassinated, like the next day.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
weird.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. My mom saved a newspaper from like the day I was born, and she gave it to me, and I was like,
What
I
am I
feel like I
gonna do
shouldn't
with
throw this
this?
out. Yeah, I was like, I kind of want to throw this out, but like I feel like she saved it for 25 years, so like
Yeah.
I should probably hang on to it. But dude. Oh, by the way, I think I was talking about this earlier. Tom Seaver, R.I.P. He died this week,
I don't know. I don't really know
tragically,
who that is,
unfortunately.
other than he's a baseball player.
He's considered one of the best, if not top 10 pitchers like of all time. He was basically,
Babe Ruth? Was he
yeah, it
the
was
Babe
Babe
Ruth
Ruth
of the
as a
Mets?
pitcher.
Babe Ruth
Oh
was a
yeah, he
pitcher,
was
dude.
the
What are you talking about?
yeah, he was the pitcher on the Red Sox before he came to the
Yeah.
Yankees and hit 60 home runs a year. But yeah, no, so the Mets when they first were inceptionalized, I think that's the word. Um, in 1962, they literally won. There's 162 games in a season. They literally won 40 games a year for 5 years. They had 120 losses per season. It's
That
like the
sounds
whole
like the
fan base shit
Pirates.
on them. Yeah,
That's
it
what the
does sound like the
Pirates do
Pirates.
now.
Yeah, so they literally they won like 1/4 of their games, which is absolutely terrible. Tom Seaver came in. He was one of the best pitchers in baseball history. He ended up taking home a World Series in his like third year. His nickname was literally Tom Terrific and the franchise, like literally the franchise, like for the Mets, most regarded player in Mets history. He died this week. Um, and one of his most famous games ever is when he pitched a game in 1969. And he threw 8 1/3 perfect innings until he ultimately gave it up. And like literally, I was watching highlight videos. Every single highlight video that I saw this week had that game mentioned in it. My dad was at that game, which is
Cool.
pretty fucking crazy. I think that's like that's a sick story to be able to tell.
Dude, pitchers back then used to just pick and pitch every game.
Oh
They
yeah,
weren't
dude.
fucking pussies like today. They're
No,
like, fuck my arm.
dude,
I don't care. I'll
dude,
just throw every
I threw
day.
100. How many pitches did I throw today? 300. Oh yeah, put me out there tomorrow, coach.
Yeah,
Like it's
I'm
crazy,
ready,
man. Like
coach.
yeah, he literally said like someone asked him like a couple years ago before he started to lose it. They're
And
like,
there weren't
so
really that many relievers either. You were just
no,
you were the
dude,
pitcher. You just
dude,
pitched.
he listen to this stat. He won 319 games, I believe, which no one wins over 200 anymore. And 231 of those games were complete games.
Yeah, that's what they had to do back then. They just fucking
67% of his games were complete games. That's absolutely absurd. People don't go past the fifth inning anymore.
yeah. It's way different. It's not even close to what it used to be.
No, yeah, it's so weird. And I hate the new rules, like run around second in extra innings. Like, oh yeah, you get a single and you win the game. Like that's just dumb.
The Pirates are 12 and 25.
Uh,
Pretty good.
pretty good.
I think they're actually on like a hot streak. They're 4 and 6 in their last 10.
That's better than their current. That's like a 40% winning streak versus a 33% winning streak.
Yeah, they're
Winning.
324 winning percentage.
Yeah, so
I
they're up
think
by
they're
7%
I think
over the
they're
last
worst
10
in the
games.
league. They are last in the league currently.
Nice. It
But
makes me feel good that I can sit here, do smelling salts, drink vodka Red Bulls, and smoke my Juul, and still be able to comprehend what 33% versus 40% is. Speaking of
statistics.
which, AP stat, baby.
I never took stat. I feel like
You
I would
have to
really
take
like
it in
it though.
college.
I'm gonna have to when
It's pretty fucking boring, dude, to be honest.
I like
It's
stat.
not
I
that
like
hard.
math though. I fucking love math.
Oh, I love math. Math is like my best subject. Why do you think they called me Matty Math back in college?
I never called you Matty Math. I
No,
called you
because you
Matty
dropped.
Penis.
Because you dropped out 3 weeks in before I started helping everyone with their math homework.
Yeah.
I literally helped my whole goddamn floor freshman year with their math homework.
Really?
They're a bunch of idiots.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I
dude, they're
loved
literally.
math.
I would just do my homework, and they'd come to me. They'd be like, "How do I do this?" And I'll just be like, "The answer's 8." They'd be like, "You remember Boomer? He was like,
Yeah.
Matty Math,"
Matty
and then
Math.
that caught on with like everyone. So yeah, people's like some of my friends still call me Matty Math. But yeah, good stuff.
Like, you have to be like a certain kind of person to just get math, dude. There's not many people who can do it.
But it's just so straightforward. Like the thing
That's
with
what I mean.
math
Like,
is
it makes sense to us, but there's some
yeah,
people who they just can't fucking understand it.
yeah, but like see, like I'm good at math, English, and history, I would say, and science is probably my worst subject. Cause like science is more uh conceptual. Like
Theoretical.
I'm like theoretical and like I'm good at physics because it's math oriented, but
Yeah.
like biology or chemistry, it's on such like a you can't visualize it because you're talking about the nucleus or like the atoms or like the
Chemistry's kind of
uh
mathematics, though.
chemistry more so. Biology I really don't like because they're trying to tell you like they're like this is the part of the cell that does this and this is the other part of the cell, but you can't really visualize that
Yeah.
aspect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just gotta
Whereas like
believe it.
whereas like social studies is just learning things. English is just understanding a structure. Like it's not, dude, it's amazing. When I came to college, my freshman year, and I went into an English class, 75% of my class was writing papers like middle schoolers.
Oh, dude,
Like,
nobody knows how
how
to
are
write
you
a
in
paper.
college, bro? No, dude, it's not that hard.
Bro, I had this one English class where we would like, you know how they make you do all the fucking peer reviews here, give your paper to this person, let them fucking read it. Okay. I
Yeah.
read this one girl's, dude, who would have like, she would have like 8 different fonts, and like
Yeah.
some words were like bigger than others, and I'm like, this isn't what you're supposed to do. You just keep
Yeah.
one font and you just write a paragraph, then you write another
Yeah.
paragraph. You don't have to change anything. Just write, just type
No.
stuff.
Yeah.
Why
Or,
are
like,
you
people are
switching
like-
the font? What
Yeah.
is
Where
this?
It's like, oh, write an essay on Harry Potter. Harry Potter was a wizard. He got a wand. He met his friends, Ron and Hermione,
He
and
killed
they got into
Voldemort.
trouble.
He wins.
They faced Voldemort. He was not a good guy. 7 books went by, and eventually Harry Potter defeated Voldemort. The end. It's like, dude, what? Are you in kindergarten?
All you have to do is write what happened.
Yeah, dude, it's not that hard, bro.
Don't change the
But
font. Don't change the
just crazy.
size of the font.
No,
Keep it consistent and just say something.
yeah, just speak like you would normally speak. Don't speak like a goddamn idiot. Like talk as if you were explaining Harry. Oh, Harry Potter's a story about a wizard. He was in encamped or like trapped by his aunt and uncle because they
Voldemort
hated
killed
who
his
he was,
parents.
blah, blah, blah. This man yeah, exactly, but yeah, it's just unbelievable. But I just obviously high level math, like fucking
Calculus.
I wouldn't even say calculus.
Yeah,
I would say
I love
like
calculus, dude.
like calculus is easy. Like but like theoretical mathematics or like
Yeah.
something that you actually have to get a degree in. You have to work towards that. But like everything in like calculus or algebra or geometry, they're all just you learn it once and you know how to do it forever.
Because
Like,
it's
it's not-
you
it's not
understand
hard.
the basic concept and then you just apply it real fast.
Yeah, and-
that's all you need
yeah,
to know is
and
this
that's-
one
that's-
small concept. It makes so much sense, and then you just plug in numbers where the
That
concept.
to me is why it's the easiest is
Yeah.
because social studies, which is interesting, you have to learn 1,000 facts to take one test.
Yeah,
Whereas math, you learn 3 concepts.
and then you just
take
apply them.
50 questions on it. Yeah, dude, like it's not very hard to
It's the same
to
thing
get an
every
A.
time, except you just use a
Yeah.
different fucking number.
Yeah. All right.
You just type
why,
something different into your calculator.
Yeah. Y equals 2x plus 7. All right, next question. Y equals negative 3x plus 4. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like just do it.
But some
So,
people just
I don't know.
really cannot get it.
Yeah,
Math is just
it's
not
weird
their thing.
What's funny is my dad actually majored in math. So
My dad
I don't know
loves
if that's
math
like
too. My
yeah,
dad's in
maybe it's
construction.
like a
He knows.
hereditary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was in computer programming. So I don't know, maybe it's like a hereditary thing. I mean, I don't know.
Could
Some
be.
people love science, some people,
That's the
it's-
biology class. They can figure that shit
yeah.
out.
Maybe if I learned more about biology, I'd understand why
Yeah.
I suck at biology.
I do like biology
uh,
though. Biology is actually interesting.
It's not bad. It's just like something that never interested me, so I didn't really pursue it very much.
Yeah.
Like I never wanted to like get into science or anything. Like I always thought I was more of like a problem solver or something, which I feel like is more like mathematics
Yeah.
related, or like even a creative person, which is more like English or like the arts, like music or something like that related. So I don't know.
I hated engineering. I just like
That's why you dropped out.
I imagined myself just like sitting at a fucking desk, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, no, I can't. I can't just sit there and stare down at
What's
papers and
funny- What's funny is all you do is sit at a goddamn desk anyway.
yeah, but for a different reason.
Jerk off to porn and do a podcast that no one
Heck
listens
yeah.
to. Yeah. But dude, I wish you had watched this show or this movie before we got on here, but I really want to talk about it. If you want me to explain the premise of it, I
The
will.
Johnson thing?
Yeah, it's called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Yeah, you can explain it to me. I don't care.
All right. So it's like a 30-minute short movie. I still recommend. I had this spoiled
30
to me before.
minutes?
Yeah, it's like a TV episode. I had this spoiled to me before I watched it, but I still watched it and found it absolutely fucked up. It's by a pretty well-known director. I think he did Her and the fuck did you just do?
I had
Jesus
a beer
Christ.
bottle bouncing on top of a can and it fell. I didn't even touch the desk. I don't know what happened. It's
But all right, dude. So let me set the scene for you.
all
It's
right.
like it's about a well-to-do black family that lives in the suburbs. Like the dad is like a well-known like writer or something.
Okay.
Um, the mom's well respected. You find this on YouTube, by the way. Like just literally search the
Well
title and watch.
respected.
Like a well-to-do like yeah in the community like they're well respected. Like all their neighbors, their friends love them. Like they're fairly popular. Opening scene. This kid, probably 6 to 8 years, probably 8 to 10 years old, laying in his bed, starts jerking off to a picture in his hand.
Do you see his wiener?
No, it's under the covers.
Okay. He's
He's fucking 10,
jerking off
bro.
to a picture. Oh,
Yeah,
a picture of
he's
what?
jerking off to a picture. Let me get there.
Okay.
He's jerking off to a picture. His dad says, "Hey," whatever his name is, opens the door, catches his son jerking off. His son's super embarrassed. His dad comes down, real cool, sits on his bed, basically says, "Hey, son, there's no need to be ashamed. I know what you're doing. Everyone does it. I'm not, I'm not lecturing you. It's normal." And his son, kind of back and forth. His son's like, "Everyone does it. Do you do it?" And he's like, "Well, I'm just gonna say that everyone does it." So his son's like, "Okay." And his dad walks out of the room. He's like, "I'm glad we had this talk. I don't want it to be awkward. I'm not gonna like bring this up again. Do whatever you want to do." His dad walks out of the room. He's like, "I love you, son." He looks back at his son. Son's like, "I love you too, Dad." Dad closes the door. Kid puts down the picture on the bed. Camera zooms in. Guess what the picture's of?
His dad.
His dad. He's jerking off to a photo of his dad. Time goes by. I think it's 14 years that flashes by. His son's getting married to a beautiful woman. They're all standing in like a wedding photo. And he whispers over to his dad. He's like, "Dad, I love you. Like, I'm so thankful for all that you've done." Camera turns around. The son's hand goes down and grabs his dad's ass. And then later in the scene, the son disappears with the dad, and the mom's like, "Have you seen blah blah blah? Have you seen him? Have you seen him?" Like, blah, no one's seen him. The mom finds them. The son is taking down the dad's pants and goes to suck his dick. Basically, the entire story is that this son is bigger, more jacked, stronger than the dad, and he has been sexually abusing the dad, like raping him, taking advantage of him, hitting him for his entire adult life. And the dad is so embarrassed, he has no idea what to do because he doesn't want to turn his son in. The mom has an idea, but she turns a total blind eye. Eventually, the dad, who is an author, writes like a 300-page novel about what has happened to him and how he feels responsible for allowing this behavior to continue, but he's so ashamed and also just totally destroyed as a person because he's conflicted between getting abused as a person and also trying to love his son. His son finds the document and threatens him, eventually rapes him in the bathtub, knocks the door down, like his dad locks the door, and the son knocks on the door. He's like, I hate when you have locked doors." He comes down, he fucking knocks in the door like the Shining style, like, "Here's Johnny." Comes in, rapes the dad. The mom is upstairs in the bedroom. Here's the dad screaming, like literally the dad is like, and the mom is watching TV and is so ashamed of it, she just keeps turning up the volume so she can't hear the dad getting raped anymore. And eventually the dad makes another copy. He's trying to leave the house so he can get it out to someone. The son discovers him, chases him out of the house. The dad gets hit by a car and dies. And the son runs into the street, is holding him. He's so distraught because like he loved his dad. He loved him so much that he wanted to fuck his dad. And he's so upset. His mom comes over, running over. He's like, "Get the fuck, you dumbass bitch!" Something like that. And basically the movie ends. There's a funeral, and the mom comes in and she's like, "I know what you're doing. I know what you did." She slaps the son, and the son just starts beating the fuck out of the mom. She finally grabs a fucking one of those like like fire chimney pokers, and just stabs the fuck out of him until he dies, and that's how the movie ends.
Did that actually happen?
I God fucking hope. I don't think it's based on a true story, but I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if
So
that
it's kind of
actually
just like a
happened.
psychological
It's a
horror thing.
psychological thing, but dude, like the whole premise of a kid wanting to fuck his dad and then ultimately raping his dad is such a crazy fucking concept, dude.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
It's so fucked up.
Why would you even watch something like that?
Because I wanted to see what it was like.
That's
But
fucking weird.
it was one of the stranger things I've seen.
That took 30 minutes?
Yep.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, if you Google it, you can watch the whole thing. And then it's so fucked up that like under the movie is like 12 videos of like reaction videos where they just have people reacting to the movie, and through like every scene of the movie it's just people like, "No, no, oh my god, no!" Like, it's crazy, dude. It's
Hmm.
one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That's pretty strange. I don't know if I'll watch it after you explaining it to me.
I think you should still watch it, and I recommend anyone else watch it, but just for the fuck of it, I mean, it's only 30 minutes of your time, but it was just for like the director or the writer to think of that concept is like, what is going on in your mind, dude?
Dude, that's like saying what. Why is like sister porn like the most watched category?
That's true.
Why do people do that, bro? Are there that many
I, w-
people out there?
I wouldn't say sister porn. I would say step sister porn.
Yeah.
However, do you ever jerk off to porn and it's really hot, and as soon as you come, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like,
Yeah.
you feel ashamed of
Oh
yourself.
yeah.
I think the most
You just
recent
go
time,
like you
like the
just
second you come,
contemplate
you're
your
like, it
existence.
goes from so hot to like, ew.
Yeah, like
I
oh
think the most
god
recent
no.
example of that to me was I was watching a video of like, it was like, it wasn't this, but it was framed as this. It was like mom fucks daughter, and like the daughter's trying to like figure
There's a lot
herself
of
out,
those,
and the
dude.
mom, yeah, and the mom's like, "Oh, like, let me show you how to eat pussy."
There's a
And the mom
lot
starts
of
eating
those.
her
That's what I'm
pussy, and
saying,
she's like,
dude.
"Okay, now you try." And it's like that's so hot in the moment, and then you're like, "Wait a second, I
Yeah,
know this isn't real, but a mom fucking her daughter?
that's
That's
disgusting, dude.
so fucked up."
You can't have things like that.
No, see,
Why are people watching shit like that? Why is
oh,
that
see,
it's so prominent?
because they're all just fantasies, things that could never happen, things that
Yeah.
you hope would happen, but they will never happen. And I think that's the crux of porn is like,
But it's like
you
if you
don't want,
watch it, there's kind of an innate fantasy
yeah.
about it inside of you, which is kind of fucking weird.
Oh yeah. Well, because you want things that you can't have. Like, you don't Google like slow
It's
missionary.
like I don't want my mom to
Just
fuck
like,
me, but if my mom looked like this and she fucked me, I'd be like, whoa.
that's fucked up. No, see, I don't try. I think the best is son and stepmom. And like
Like,
I'm
what do
a
you mean
really
by the
big,
best? Is that your
like
favorite?
one of my favorites.
Okay.
I'm a really big
Uh,
like in terms of like setting the scene, I'm really into like the lead up. Like some people just skip right to the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
But like in those like situational videos, like son stuff fucks stepmom or like step stepdaughter walks
S-
in on son jerking off. Like I like those lead ups just to like
Oh, dude,
see
those are the
like just
worst.
oh dude, I love that. Like that turns me on because it's like when the mom comes home and she's
It's
like,
such
"Oh, I'm
bad
so
acting, man. It's
it's
so
terrible acting," but
terrible.
it's like when the mom comes home and she's like, "Oh, I just got back from a run. I'm so hot. I'm just gonna take my shirt off." And she takes her shirt off,
Oh, your
and then
dad's
she's
on a
just sitting
business
there with her
trip. Blah, blah,
fucking
blah,
yeah,
blah.
and she's just sitting there with her titties out, and she's like, "What? You've never seen titties before?"
Oh
And
my
then and then
god,
and then her
Matt.
son just pretends to act all awkward, and he's like, I don't feel comfortable with this." And then the mom's like, "Oh, just touch him." But like I like that shit because like it's more it's it's part of the experience for me. 'Cause it's
Wow.
part of the fantasy.
Okay.
You're telling me if you had an insanely hot stepmom with huge tits, you
That's what
wouldn't
I
want to fuck
just
her?
said, dude.
Yeah, no, you said your mom.
I
You
said,
said if my mom looked
okay.
like that.
I guess a stepmom's not as weird, actually.
No, it's
Except
not.
for
Although
like
I
your dad has fucked the same woman, then
yeah.
that's kind of weird.
But see, that's the same concept. Is like even if I had an insanely hot stepmom, I don't think I'd fuck her
No,
because it
I
would be
definitely
too weird.
wouldn't. No.
But I would think about fucking her. And this video was
But I
putting it
bet
into reality
some of
for me.
them, I bet it's happened before. For sure.
Dude, it happens all the time. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah.
Like weirder shit than that happens all the time, bro.
Have you ever
So
watched blind porn, Matt?
no.
It's
Dude, last week you asked me if I've ever watched nugget porn.
yeah, I also asked you
Nugget,
that.
do you just sit there and jerk off to people with disabilities?
No. Dude, blind porn, it's not like blind people having sex. It's like an audiobook of porn.
Like 50 Shades of Grey on audio?
Kind of, yeah. You should watch one. It's actually pretty funny.
How do you watch it if it's on audio?
It's like a you can see the video, but obviously we're not fucking blind, so we can see the video. But they have like
Oh,
they
so they
play the
actually
scene and they
make.
mute the scene and they like
Oh,
they commentate on the porn.
so they make the video, but then they cater it towards blind
They
people.
have the
Oh,
video
so
and
it's
they
like you're
mute the
watching.
original like audio and then they like tape over it
Oh,
of like what is happening.
so it's like you're watching a baseball game on radio.
Yeah.
They're doing the
It's like
play-by-play.
the the man has taken down the woman's pants and is now eating the vagina.
Oh, Sarah's beginning to secrete some liquid from her vagina.
Yep.
The man is
That's
now
how it
very
is,
turned
dude.
on. His penis has gone from 75%
He moves
to
his
100.
waist back and forth rapidly.
He begins to thrust harder as he gets more turned on.
Yep.
The woman becomes more turned on equally, and now she is yelling.
You should
You
listen to
don't
him,
know
dude.
what
They're pretty
you
fucking
don't know.
hilarious.
You don't know.
It's like a
If
movie.
only you could see how big this man's cock is right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it's kind of how it is.
It's 9 inches. Oh wait, you don't know what 9 inches looks like.
I can feel 9 inches though.
That's true. Dude, sometimes I feel like blind people could have great sex because they don't know what the other person looks like. So like
Be
you
purely like what you're
it's
feeling instead of like what
purely
your
personality based. You
brain
don't
is
have to go
stimulated
on.
by.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you might go by like what like your like touch sensor
Yeah.
is like. Oh, like I enjoy this sort
You
of
would
figure or
get
something.
just
Feels
the audio
But
and the physical.
yeah, but you don't have to deal with the like the looks. Like, oh, is your face up to par? Is your body up to par? Like you just go on dates and you're just like, do you sound cool? Yeah. All right, cool. You want to go fuck?
Give me a ride back to my house. I don't have my driver's license.
Do you think I'm hot? Yeah, you're not bad. All right, well, I don't give a shit what you like
Yeah.
or look like. So,
It's
whatever.
enough for me. Oh, still ripping your jewel, Matt.
still ripping the
You're
jewel.
gonna
Well, I
get
feel like
cancer, dude.
that
You're gonna get cancer if you keep
oh,
doing it.
we're all gonna get cancer.
I don't know. Cancer might be cured by the time we get it.
I fucking hope so, cause I'm gonna die of cancer. I know that for sure.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of cancer and speaking of porn star of the week. You want to go first?
No.
You don't want to go first.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, let me introduce you to Miss Gabby Carter. That's Gabby with an IE.
I actually think I know who this is.
Yeah, she's pretty popular right now.
Yeah, I know. I know
And
who
she's
this
very.
is.
I like her because she's obviously hot. She's got a great body, but she's like very much like a normal girl. Like if you listen to her talk or watch her videos, like she's very kind of like she's not like putting on that like porn star act almost. She's just sort of just like, yeah, I'm here, like, whatever. And she seems cool, which I like. It's more of like that like she's obviously professional, but it's more of that amateur vibe, which I think is
You
kind of
always go for
sexy.
the amateur vibe, Matt.
Dude, cause like people that just fuck hanging from this goddamn ceiling with three cocks in their vagina, like that's
Hell yeah,
you're,
dude. That's what you
you're
want.
like that's outside of the realm of reality for what's ever gonna happen to you or I. So it's just like, I like the
I mean,
amateurs
that's
because
just
they're
because we restrict
sure.
ourselves. If we really wanted to, I bet we could get in gangbangs tomorrow.
If I went onto some fucked up websites like
I guarantee we
Craigslist
could do
or
it tomorrow if we really wanted to. So
yeah,
the
if
only
you
thing
want.
that's holding us back is ourselves.
True. All right, I'll see you on Craigslist tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's pretty cute. Obviously, she's still got big boobs,
Yeah,
but
obviously,
she's
Matt.
totally different. I feel like I tried to go in like a slightly different direction than I went last week, which is like a big, busty Latina with dark hair,
All
and
right,
she's a
Matt.
more petite blonde
I
girl.
actually just thought of one for you.
All right, let's see it. Um, I'm gonna.
This is also from the olden days.
Can you switch the layout? Because I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
I can. Ready?
Because we don't want
3.
another tit incident. Yep.
Uh, Priya Rai, I think her name is. Priya space Rai.
Priorai. I'm just gonna go to images to see. Ooh,
These were
she's pretty hot.
the high school days, dude.
For you.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot. She's I'd say her body and her skin is my type, but not necessarily her face. She doesn't have the most pretty face,
She's gotten
but
older, dude. For sure.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure if I found a picture of her from like 10 years ago, it'd
Yeah.
probably be hotter.
She's up there with like the Lisa
Um,
Ann. Like Lisa Ann still,
really.
you do it, but
Oh, dude, I'd fuck Lisa Ann any day of the week.
yeah,
Lisa Ann's hot.
that's what Paul George does.
True.
Did you ever read about Lisa
Lisa
Ann? She has like a rule book for herself where like she won't date two
Won't
NBA
fuck
players
one
on the same
on the
team.
same team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah. See, I like Lisa Ann too, cause like she obviously knows she's like a big time porn star, but I feel like she's just kind of just like, yep,
Yeah, this is what I
okay,
do.
like this is what I do. I'm just gonna chill, like yeah, I like to fuck, no big deal. Like she's not like putting on some like charade
Like yeah,
of
like
an
she's the
act or
best
something,
thing ever. She's just like, yeah, I'm a porn star and this is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate that more than like girls that like their entire identity is being a porn star and they're just trying to live up to this like character of
Like
just
that's
being
not
like
who I am.
butt or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like the girls that are like that's not who I am.
Like
I
they
like
try to
that more.
separate work from their actual life.
Yeah,
We're like,
exactly.
no, I'm not a porn star. This is me. just
Yeah.
as a normal girl. Like, no, you're a porn star.
Like Sasha Grey is trying to do that now, whereas like she was obviously really big on the porn scene when she was like in, probably 18 to 24 or something. And it's like now she's sort of like she's out of the porn industry and she's like really trying to not be identified by that. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't want to talk about her porn career. She's a Twitch streamer now. She plays video games. Like she just like wants to be, obviously she's looking for a new source of revenue, but like she's trying to like move on with her life. Like she's done movies and stuff.
Yeah.
She's parlayed her porn success into like things outside of that, which
Yeah.
like I feel like is more respectable than someone that is just in porn and then they're just like, all right, well, I'm out of porn. I'm not doing anything anymore. Like I was a porn star. Like it's kind of cooler where it's like you don't like that isn't your identity. It's just something that you do either for fun or for money to like make ends meet or like whatever. But like when you try to like pursue things out of like there's porn stars that are like that play music or like something like they have like a
Yeah. They're
some
real
they
people.
do
Yeah.
some they do something besides just fucking on camera because like
Yeah. They have like it only takes them like a day to shoot that scene. They don't
yeah
just like they don't go 7 days a week, 9 to 5. They do other
yeah
things.
yeah and I like that more than like I feel like a lot of people that are in porn is like exactly it's just like they don't do anything else and they in general I just hate people that have one dimension to them, you know what I mean? Whereas like I feel like if you really want to live life or something, like you should have multiple interests or like
Yeah.
hobbies or pursuits,
Dude,
because it's
porn
just
can't
like
be your only interest. That's
no, it
no,
can't be
that
your own.
doesn't
Like,
exist. That's not a
obviously,
thing.
if you're like LeBron
But I'm
James,
sure like
you
some
have
of them are
to
just
go.
dumb sluts that just like if
Oh
they're
yeah,
not doing
absolutely.
porn, they're just partying, getting fucking laid
Oh yeah.
anyway.
I think that's part of it is like I'm more attracted to intelligent girls, because like you probably are too.
I would hope
Like
so. Yeah.
yeah, I mean like I don't want some dumbass bitch that all she wants to do is fuck. Like I want someone that can like play a board game with me or play video games or watch a movie.
Love
Like
me a
someone
board
that
game.
I can Catan baby. Someone you can like someone that's your best friend, not just your fuck buddy. Like I feel like I'm more interested in that. Like it's more attractive on like a like when you're watching porn, it's like, oh, I could fall in love with this girl. Not just like,
That
oh, I
you should
fucked her
never
for a
say that
day.
if you're watching porn, dude.
No, I don't go that far. I'm just
I could
making like
fall in love with this girl.
I'm
You're
just no,
watching
I
a
don't do
20-minute video of her getting
that.
fucked by some other dude, and you're saying you could fall in love with this girl, Matt.
No,
You're
I
not a
was just
very
making
good
it
judge of
more.
character if that's those are
Oh,
your
I'm clearly not a
steps.
good judge of character. I'm doing a goddamn podcast with you.
Hey, I want to see if I want to marry you. Can you let me film you getting fucked by this other dude?
I'm not the one filming the
That's
goddamn
my
video,
that's
dude.
my process of seeing if I love you or not. I have to watch you have sex with some other dude on film.
No, but like, see, going back to that, like, you
That's
know how
so
they do those.
shallow, Matt. That's so shallow that you say you could fall in love with someone just the way they look.
No, I'm. That's exactly the opposite of what I just said.
You're saying
It's like
girls in porn can't show you how cool they are, dude.
no, sometimes they can though. Like, do you ever watch those like the like interview videos or like the casting
Oh, like
couches, like whatever?
outside of the porn? Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Not if you're just
yeah,
watching the
like.
porn, you can't be
No,
like, "Oh,
like
I love that girl."
I'm not gonna fall in love with a girl just because she's taking a dick up her ass or something and riding it pretty well. But
Well,
like sometimes
that
like
might be a good reason actually.
it could be. See, now you're the shallow one.
I might fall in love with a girl who could take a dick
You're
up
the
her.
shallow one now. No, but I like the like when they do those like interview videos, like oh like like what do you do?
I don't ever watch those.
Like
I don't
see
want
I
to know
like
who
those
you
videos.
are. I don't want to know who you are.
No, but see,
Because
there's a
then I would
distinction
just like feel
between.
bad for you that this is what your life had to come to.
No, but for some people,
I
obviously,
I, I
but
understand that
I
some
think a
of them
lot
do
of
it
girls
as like empowerment, but
just
some
the
of them are
just
like not in a good situation and they have to do it.
But so I was for my porn star of the week this week. I was doing some research, so I went through a couple videos. purely educational, of course. And I found one where it was one of those cam videos with a guy, it's like a director like interviewing her on camera, and then he's like, all
Yeah.
right, take off your shirt, take off your bra. And she's talking, and you could just like, you could get the sense that she's like genuine and she's like giddy about like, she's like, hi, yeah, like I'm here. She's not dumb though, but she's just like, oh yeah, like I do this, I do that. Whereas like a lot of girls in porn in those situations are just like, yeah, daddy, I'm so hungry for your cock. Like I love it so much. And like I don't like that's just so forced to me. It's so scripted. Whereas like I like more like the like you're interviewing a person that's just gonna like get fucked in five
You're
minutes.
just contributing to your fantasies, Matt, by thinking it's like a girl that you could actually meet.
No, I don't absolutely don't only think it's a girl that I can meet, but it's closer to it's more like
It's
it's more of the
closer. It's
three-dimensional.
closer
It's
to
more
a
of the,
girl that you could actually
yeah,
meet.
it is. It's more of the three-dimensional element. Like you're getting the full picture of a person instead of just like this totally fake plastic actor
Sometimes you
that
just
is
gotta
just
go with the
doing porn.
totally fake plastic ones.
I'm not saying I never go with it. I'm just
Sometimes
saying
that's just the mood, dude.
I'm just oh yeah, well, obviously, sometimes you just
You don't just
whatever.
completely abandon the total fake plastic ones.
No, but like
They're there for a reason.
but obviously, but I gravitate more towards the like, oh yeah, this is like a real person, like I'm
Ugh.
interested, kind of shit like that.
I feel like that's dangerous. I'd rather keep to like, this is someone I'm never gonna fuck, and
Purely
then this is someone I kind of know.
I could see that,
You know?
but have you ever like known a girl or even like fucked a girl and then found like a porn star that looks kind of similar to her
Oh
and you sort of
yeah,
like
dude.
fantasize about that?
Oh
Yeah.
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 Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you gotta like, you meet a girl, you gotta switch up the category just to get yourself into it. It's like, oh, I met this blonde chick, let's go to blondes. Oh, I met this
Yeah.
brunette, it's time to look up some brunettes.
Yeah.
You just
But I
gotta
feel like
psych yourself up.
sometimes it goes both ways though, because it's like if you're like hooking up with a girl, you want something
Yeah.
different than what you currently have.
Yeah, or she could be the
So,
cause. Like, oh, I want to watch these because that was nice.
yeah, but it's like especially if you're fucking a girl for a while, then it's just like, all right, I already know like what this kind of body feels and looks like. Like, let me like experiment with. Oh, now I gotta get another smelling.
That was an old
But
one.
well,
But I got the
correct.
box.
I got the box too. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta mix it up. Like, do shit that like you're not fucking or you wouldn't fuck. Like, just because it's different, and it's all part of the fantasy.
I have no idea what you just said.
Because you don't speak English. I think we need to change our name to just the porn podcast because all we do is talk about titties and pussy.
Smelling salts should be the podcast name.
Smelling salts and tits.
We should put smelling salts on the layout.
Absolutely should. Just, whew. Man, I love when it's so potent like that.
I love when you can like feel it in your stomach.
Like, wow, that one got down deep.
Like it goes all the way down.
Oh yeah, I just got that. Oh, that's beautiful.
And that is the end of episode 2. Headbands for
headband
heroin.
Headbands for heroin.
Headbands for heroin. Episode 2.